You tell people, I don't know no other way to be, because guess what? I have nothing to hide, no shame. As a matter of fact, it gives God glory for you to know where I've been, what I've done, and that. To God be glory. I only do what I can do because of God. But families come in and they're looking for places and people where they can say, you know what? I don't have to hide nothing. You know? But at the same time, the community got to get to the point that guess what? We can't help you if you don't come to us and tell us. You know?
Yeah, because I'm just sitting here thinking about, how many hats people wear every day. They walk in the house, they have a hat they put on for their husband or their wife. They have a hat they put on for their kids. Then they walk out, they go to work, they have a hat they put on in front of their co-workers. They have a hat they put on in front of their employee. I'm like, just be yourself. Just be you.
And see, Sister Consuelo, you said it in a nice way. See, Pastor tell us, you say hat, we say mask. See, here in church, we tell people come in with different kind of masks. See, a disguise. Yeah. See, a hat, you can tell, they can still, they know that's you. With a hat on, but with a mask, who's that? See, and you got to take off this mask at your work. You got to take off this mask with your family. You got to take off this mask in front of politicians. And so, just be you. Yeah. And you ain't got to take off, because what happens to people, they wear those masks, and they forget.
They forget who they are.
As a matter of fact, now they're supposed to put on they work mask, but they grab the wrong mask, put it on, and, oh, wait a minute, I didn't put on the wrong mask. See, so you get exposed. I thought you were, no. So just come and be you, and that's what we do promote too here at this ministry. A place where people can come and be themselves.
That's it.
That doesn't mean that we allow anything in this ministry where you just can come and just, but I preach that. If you smoke, drink, curse, live, shack up, living a lifestyle that I don't agree with, just come here and be you. And look, we teach the word of God, and guess what? We don't try to change anybody here. We allow you to be you, and guess what? If the word does change you, then you desire change. If you don't see nothing wrong, then just come here and sit. But we want to be a whole ministry where we help the whole person, and we accept people and allow them to be themselves. And that's what we're pushing for.
Exactly, and it's no different with Vote. Yeah. We want our folks to be who they are. Yeah. And a lot of times, if you start judging folks and you have a tendency to run people away, and they won't want to be a part of your organization or your church. Yeah. So we have to learn how to love each other.
That's the key.
If we truly say we love God, we have to learn how to love one another.
Wow.
And that's where it all starts. If you have love for God, you'll be able to love other people.
You sound like you was at Bible study last night. That's what we talked about.
Really?
Definitely. That was the whole. We summed it up. We're teaching now. I'm teaching right now concerning Psalms 91 and the different things. But the bottom line last night was we got to learn to love one another. You can't sit behind these four walls and wear your nice clothes and see someone hurting in need and, I'm going to pray for you and all that. It's time to love. It's time to break down the walls of division between races, and it's time to break down the walls of a denomination where you believe a certain way and I believe a certain way, so we can't hang out. See, it's past that. Yeah. If I truly love you, then guess what? I've learned to accept what you like. That don't mean I have to agree with it, but I've learned to allow you to be you. How can a person say they love you if they don't allow you to be you?
That's it.
Oh man, love. So look, before we close out tonight, I want you to just be able to talk to people. Tell them your name, tell them how to reach you, give them your email, your Instagram, give them all that, and wrap it up in a bow and tell them, that what your organization is really trying to do and how to be effective, where they can understand. If they need to contact, we'll make sure they can get in touch with you.
Yeah, so if anyone wants to learn more and become a member of Vote, they can contact me at 337-212-5074, or you can email me at consuela@vote-nola.org. My name is spelled CONSUELA at vote, VOTE -NOLA, as in New Orleans, Louisiana, .org. and I will be more than happy to talk to you and send you our link to our Zoom meetings so that you can get active and get involved. And we're actually preparing to have a warrant clinic here in Lafayette for people with misdemeanor charges like speeding tickets or suspended driver's license. A lot of times people don't go to court. Why? Because they fear going to jail.
Yeah.
So we're getting ready, we're preparing to have a warrant clinic here in Lafayette. So be on the lookout for that. That should be happening within the next few months, if not sooner. It may be virtually, or it may be a drive-through warrant clinic, like they're getting ready to do tomorrow in Alexandria. But Lafayette is next in line for the warrant clinic. So if you guys know someone who has some long existing warrants and they just letting fines and fees pile up on them, tell them to be on the lookout for our warrant clinic. And of course, you know, if you're not a registered voter, please make sure that you get registered to vote. And if you are a registered voter, make sure that you are in fact a registered voter, because sometimes you may not have voted in a while and your name may have been taken off of the list. So you want to make sure that you're still a registered voter. Go to the govote.com or .org. Go Vote. I know they have an app called Go Vote, GEAUX, Vote, and you can see for yourself whether or not you're a registered voter. So I encourage all of you to get registered to vote. There are some important elections coming up. There are judges, district attorney, city marshal, and of course, the presidential election is coming up. Very, very important elections. And you want to make sure that you're a part of that experience and make the right decisions. We'll have some candidate forums so people can actually listen and hear what everybody's platforms are. We'll have those coming up soon. So just make sure you stay in touch with Vote. If we have a Facebook page, Vote NOLA, Instagram, Twitter, you can find us there, and we constantly feed out information from all 4 chapters throughout the state of Louisiana about what's going on locally for us and throughout the state.
Okay, I got one quick question for you before we get out of here. One of the important things that I'm noticing in different states and communities is people's access to get to the polls. And so does Vote, or is there another organization that, I think one thing that would be important is helping people to get to the polls. I know they got to be careful because you can't make people think all you're doing is busing them or whatever to do. I'm going to throw a plea out there. New Beginning Ministries is looking for wanting to have some church vans, and so we want good quality vans. Don't bring us nothing that we got to fix or brick, all that. We want good quality vans, and we want to be able to use our vans to help the community as well as for our church. So, Mr. Giles, if you're out there and you're listening, or somebody can get in touch with Mr. Giles, I would like to have 2 or 3 vans for the ministry, but also for the community.
Yeah. And we normally partner with different organizations that provide rides to the polls.
I think that's
important.
So
that's something that we do too.
Okay. Well, look, I want to thank y'all for joining us tonight with my special guest, Consuela Gaines of the Vote, Voice of the Experience. And if you need to contact her and those numbers and those areas, you can just Google her and Consuela Gaines, or look up Vote and you can get information. But if you need any other information, you can call this ministry, New Beginning Ministries. We're trying to partner up and be a help, a helpmate to hold them up as we hold the community up. But give us a call here at 337-456-8032 and we'll pass you on to her and get you her information. And I want to close in saying this. We want to be, this ministry, a vital part of the community. We don't want to just be here saying and having church and all that, and people are going back homes hurting and having family members that are incarcerated. They don't know where to go, what to do. People want to vote. People might have other issues. We want to be a help to the community. So what we're trying to do is unify the ministry, unify the church, unify the community. And we can't do none of this without love. All this information we gave you, we want to do it in love. We're here tonight because we love people. We love God. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. My special guest, my friend. And listen, she came in here tonight with a Dallas Cowboys shirt on. You know she's after Pastor's heart. Amen?
Yes.
All right. Consuela Gaines, a vote, a community organizer, a heavy hitter, good people. If you need to reach her, reach this ministry. Thank you for joining us tonight. The most important thing on this earth is God's people. And we are here as New Beginning Ministries and the organization of Vote to say we're here that God get the glory and that his people be taken care of. Thank you for joining me tonight. New Beginning Ministries and our segment called Real Church. God bless you.